Some of these people have no heart, and it's really sad to see. This video is more melancholy in tone because we're going to be talking about someone that died recently. This is someone that I've followed, that I've grown, I wouldn't say attached to, but someone that would show up on my For You page and I'd always give a like to. This is all minimal editing, straight off the bat. I've grabbed a couple clips, some images, reference, all of that, just so I could throw stuff on the screen and give my take on it. Overall, what I will say is my take will not change and will never change. Nobody deserves to go through what she did. And this is Squidkid, and she makes primarily cosplay content, usually cosplaying some sort of anime character or I believe Genshin Impact character. She has a fairly cute and calm demeanor, and she seems highly approachable. But what happens if you spread negativity on a mass scale? The cosplay community is notorious for having fairly racist and abhorrent takes when it comes to cosplayers that are of a specific skin tone. Most cosplayers, or cosplay critics in quotation marks, see or would rather see a certain demographic of people cosplay characters that are closer to their skin tone. Either that or just not having that individual cosplay at all. I feel like as big or large of a topic her death could have been prevented if we had, maybe in a perfect world, a much more supportive system of cosplayers, much more respect or care when it came to cosplayers. Now, one thing that I will say is what she went through, someone could be going through right now. Someone could be considering taking their life. Instead of spreading so much hate, spread support. Maybe not all cosplays need to be accurate. Cosplaying is quite literally dressing up as a character. There are many people who've covered this topic, but I'm gonna show you a couple of takes, positive and the very, very evidently negative. But the takes that you hear will be ignorant. Some of the takes that you hear will be very, very frustrating. The reactions are diverse, far more black and white than what I thought it would be. People are far, far more cruel than I thought. But that's the world we live in.
This guy is sick, making fun of the recent passing of the
Again, what do you gain from this? What do you gain from doing all that? Spreading all these racist, disgusting views just because this individual is of a dark skin tone. You, sir, or ma'am, whatever you are, I don't even care. You're disgusting. I hope that account gets banned if it hasn't been banned already. Somebody just took their life, and there's only one life. You don't get another one. There's no other chance. You pushed someone, and it's not just that person, but there are people that pushed this one individual to the point where they felt like the only thing they could do is take their own life.
Somebody just died, and people are being racist. Somebody just died and people are being racist. So if you don't know, A beloved cosplayer did pass away. And before looking in the comment section, it was full of how inaccurate the cosplay is and how the cosplays didn't look right. And I can't help but to think, considering this person just passed away, would you be doing that under a white person's TikTok page? I don't know, something feels a little bit suspicious about this. But of course, if you go under the comment section now, it's all gone. Like, they all like disappeared. I don't know who deleted them, like TikTok or the people, but they're all gone now. And I should have screenshot it, but hold on. As a person of color, I can even say, even for myself, that a lot of people who want to cosplay, who are not cosplaying now because they're quote unquote insecure, probably has to do with their skin tone. Because of people like you being ignorant and telling people that it's not accurate enough and you're not white, so you can't cosplay this white or not even white characters half the time, but you can't cosplay this character because your skin is too dark. I feel like this is the reason why there's a lot of people of color who do not cosplay. The ones who want to and don't, they don't do it because they feel as if their stuff is not accurate enough. I feel like as a community, we need to be holding each other's hands and telling each other that the cosplays are cute, support each other, and not try to be a bummer about everything. I don't know. I feel like there's something in the air when it comes to a certain group of people. I'm not going to say names just yet, but let's not do that.
It does not kill to be nice. It does not kill to share a couple words of admiration or a compliment or two. You could not like a cosplay and see the time and effort somebody put into it. You could point out some constructive criticism, but being racist, going as far as to consistently just spread hate comments, what does that get you? Do you ever realize that there is another person behind the screen? There is a fine line between a joke, something someone is genuinely uncomfortable with, and just disgusting behavior overall. You can label whatever you want as dark humor. You could label whatever you want as just a joke. How someone perceives it, especially on the receiving end of said joke, that's what really matters. For you to continue to berate and discredit someone simply because of their skin tone and the fact that it's based off of a cosplay, thus it baffles me. I don't know. Disgusting.
We can't do anything. We can't do anything without getting viciously bullied to the point of committing suicide. And no, I'm not censoring that word. It's real, it happens, and it literally just happened a few days ago. A black cosplayer committed because she was getting so bullied because she was cosplaying as a black person. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? Not on her part. On the bully's part. How ridiculous is that? You can't stick up for yourself without coming off as a bitch or a stiff. You can't go to work without people stereotyping you based off of your skin tone. Can't go to middle school or high school without someone saying the N-word or saying some dumb shit about my hair. We can't dance without you copying us in an aping way. We can't celebrate Halloween without seeing someone in blackface. We're not even safe among our friends because our friends always say something. They always say something. And you have to decide whether or not you're going to call them out and be afraid that they're going to be like, no, I didn't. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. We can't get good medical access, like good mental health access and good labor care. We have to be careful while dating because if you end up dating the wrong person, black or white, someone will be racist. We can't even trust our own people sometimes because, and this is going to make some of y'all mad, but I'm going to call it out. I'm calling it all out. Light-skinned folk think that they're better than dark-skinned folk, which makes no sense whatsoever. As a kid, I always wanted to be dark-skinned. I was like, please. And dark-skinned folk want to discredit light-skinned folk and be like, you don't act black. I'm not saying this is everyone. For those who are like, this isn't me, I don't do that, I don't think this way, then don't be purposely obtuse. Don't be purposely obtuse. If this doesn't apply to you, then you can scroll. We cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. There is no safe place for us. We cannot find a safe community because you, as a white person, will always infiltrate it. And not only will you send hate, but you will call yourself allies and then see hate and turn a blind eye. Or perpetuate it yourself and defend it. Be like, it's not that deep, you're too woke. We can't even have conversations about our own hair without y'all interjecting. And if this offends you, you are a part of the problem. Someone died. Someone is dead. Someone was killed. I think that if you commit suicide because of someone else, that was a murder. That's a murder. More than any other race in the world. And I'm not, like, it's not like a race war or anything like that. I'm, like, saying this because it is, like, so systematic. We experience this and people are okay with it. Have you noticed that? I'm actually, like, sick to my stomach. I had to stop eating. Like I've known about this, but it's just like so many people are realizing their privilege right now. And it's like, we have been telling you for years. Our entire lives, we've been telling you this. For centuries, we've been telling you this. Rest in peace, Squid Kid. Like, oh my gosh. To steal someone's black joy is despicable. Despicable, because that's what you did, is you stole her joy. May she rest in peace. Oh my god, like, that is sickening to say. I have no words. I literally have no words. She's just a kid. But when it affects you, you have something to talk about. But when it disproportionately affects black people, zip. I am now refusing to call people allies unless they are actively doing something to help the black community, to help people of color, because this is ridiculous. You can't be an ally and then sit there and watch someone get bullied. Like, that's just, like, that's not an ally. You're just complacent. You're complicit. I hope you all have the day you deserve.
Yeah, for this video, I ain't gonna lie. I see what they're saying. When it comes to skin tones, especially on black people, in accordance to internal racism, in terms of like blacks being racist to other blacks based off of their skin tone or the way they act, that is just reinforcing prejudice. What does not acting black mean? You could just be you. That's the whole point of originality and personality. Now, when you add that into the factor of somebody died, it's cosplay related. This is directly because of the negative comments being received, all the hate, the public eye. It really, 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 really can hit you like hard. Something that you had a passion for becomes the source of grief. You know how like world ending that might be, especially when you feel like you have no other place to turn. A community that you've built of supporters are quickly overshadowed by an overwhelming wave of hate, all because you are of a specific skin tone. Almost everything comes down back to race. Eliminate this idea of racism, even as a concept, and the world will quickly grow to become a better and more supportive place.
Hello, this is Bill, and this is an angry post. I usually don't do angry posts, but to stay quiet is just something I cannot do. As many of you know, somebody named Ash Squid Kid, was a famous cosplayer. She passed away in early November. She unalived herself because people bullied her. They made fun of her because she was black and she was cosplaying white characters. And I don't understand it. Number one, we're the nude guys. We're in the comic books. We're in the Star Wars. We're in the cool stuff. Monsters and science fiction. In what world does any hero make fun of other people? Honestly, I know it's a big political thing now, as certain political figures make fun of people. It's wrong. That's not who we are. If you support them, you're on the wrong damn side. We're not on the side of the Empire. We're on the side of Luke Skywalker and the rebels. And you guys barely heard of the point But she unalived herself. Congratulations, you killed somebody. Do you feel good? Because I'm not happy with any of us at the moment. And all of us is at fault. I'm so sorry my generation failed this new generation. I'm so sorry. We had all this time to get this right. Hey, Superman can be black. Jesus can be black. I'm sorry. He definitely wasn't white. I'll tell you right that now. He's from the Middle East. Santa can be black. Scarlet Witch can be black. This is just... I'm just so mad I don't even know what to say anymore. This has to stop. We're supposed to be the damn good guys. If you don't like this post, just unfollow me. Just go away. Who cares at this point? And I wish I could have done something. I wish all of us could have done something. But please, stop making fun of people. Stop bullying people. Who cares what people look like? Who cares what color they are? Just everybody care for each other. We're all we have. We really are. Thank you. I'll talk to everybody later.
I like Bill. Bill's cool. And I agree with him wholeheartedly. Who gives a shit if somebody wants to cosplay a darker character and they have a lighter complexion? Who gives a fuck? If you got black people cosplaying people that are Japanese or of a lighter complexion, who gives a shit? They love what they do, and that's why they did it. They want to share their cosplays with you. And for someone to take a passion and weaponize it in such a disgusting way, hey, I don't. You deserve some type of punishment, most definitely. Get your internet taken away. Think about your actions. More than that, just retire. And I'm not talking about from life. I'm talking about from your privileges. You shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to just speak on the same public platform that other kind-hearted and very, very constructive people use.
If you dance, I'll dance. And if you don't, I'll dance anyway. Give peace a chance. Let the fear you have fall away. I've got my eye on you.
Look at them. Together. United. Cosplaying characters that they really enjoy. That's what the community is about. Unity. Not some hate brigade or not some group of people that you get to hate on simply because they're black, simply because they're of a bigger size, simply because you can. That's just no.
Black people can't cosplay non-black characters. Who decided that? All right, look here. I gotta put down the cosplay because we gotta have a serious conversation. There's no playtime right now. I know a lot of y'all have seen, and if you haven't, you've seen it here. We lost a young black cosplayer to bullying, but not just bullying, racism. Okay. Now, I'm sure a bunch of my fellow blurs have experienced this in their comment section. I definitely have, as someone who's, a blurred cosplaying as, a ginger. Trust me, I've made a few videos on it. I understand. Firstly, before we even get into that, I want to say my family, because it is a shame that any parent should have to bear their child. 100%. All right, that should never be the case. Okay, and they're younger than me. They're younger than I am. I'm 20. Anyways, enough about that. Again, deepest condolences to the racists and all of these people in this community. Which, by the way, no, you're not. You're done. You're done. This community has no space for that. Literally, before the Great Shift, all of us were getting bullied. Every single one of us. Doesn't matter if you were black, white, Latino, I don't care. You was getting bullied for watching anime. So where do you get the audacity and the gall to bully anybody else for any reason? For any reason. But then, it's not accurate to the character. Bro, it's a fictional character. Are you being fucking for real, bro? Like, number one, you're not Japanese. So, shut up. Number two, even if you were, you're still not a fictional character. You're still an adult playing dress up as a fictional character. Do you realize how dumb you sound? Like, at the end of the day, this is a space. We're all supposed to be having fun. Hence the term cosplay, right? Any of that, don't got no limit. I see it, I'm calling out. The only reason in my comment section that I handle it the way that I handle it is because I don't want to give them any attention. Me personally, it doesn't bother me. However, I do understand for other people, it might actually get to them. If you are receiving these types of comments, my best thing that I can say is don't take them as anything more than the other person being treated. Don't even pay them any mind. If you can, and if you need assistance, reach out to someone. I would much rather reach out to you saying, hey, look, this person's over there. Man, I will throw a cruel sun directly at that youth, and I'm not joking whatsoever. And to those who are doing this, just understand this. Do you know that I can see you? All I really have to say, racism has no spot. Better not happen again. Better not happen again. I hope that's a wonderful rest of your day. Again, my deepest condolences and deepest sympathies to the family, every friend, all of them. That's all I really have to say.
Mad respect. Mad respect. We have people, both white and black, showing their not just discontent. That's not a strong enough word. Showing their dumbfoundedness, their confusion, their frustration, their appallment in accordance to the death of Squidkid. All I ask is that you take time to take a look at other people who are trying their best, moving for the love of the game, playing. It could be a game, it could be cosplay, it could be anything. You're better off showing support than to flood with hate comments, especially racist ones. Your words have a significant impact on others. Whether you may not know it, but words aren't just words. They do hurt, and they can affect someone, both mentally and physically. Please be safe. Be well. And hey, maybe go check out one of her posts. She may not be alive to receive the support, but that doesn't mean you can't show support. And the screenshots that I will be showing you guys are absolutely deplorable. This is a TikTok comment that I saw while looking for people's opinions and takes on her death. This felt like the most backhanded comment, the most backhanded rest in peace, hopefully, that I've ever seen on the history of the internet. I don't want that shit. Y'all remember this take? Ouch. Twitter's just filled with cornballs. I don't know why this kind of rubbed me a weird way, but I get the intent. This is tragic, a tragedy, and people just making fun of it bothers me. In regards to her death, this guy posted a gif of some dude smiling, as if that's a good thing, as if they're insinuating that her death was positive, was a positive impact on society. What? I can't stand these people consistently taking the time out of their day just to hate. And I find it ironic how the person that posted this, their page is just filled with goon material of enemy type of characters. You will choke some chicken to a fictional character and then laugh at someone who dresses up as a fictional character when they pass. What lot, like, oh, the world. I don't know why these people see this as acceptable and weird. It's okay for you to have someone to show support, to show appreciation, have a heart, because these people, they're heartless.